A lot of cyclists and triathletes think that stretching their hip flexors is going to help them get more power on the bike and relieve tight hip flexors. In fact, a muscle has 3 jobs in the body. Number 1 is to protect a joint, number 2 is to stabilize a joint while an adjacent joint moves, and number 3 is to move a joint. When your hip flexors are locking down, a lot of it has to do with the fact that we're on the bike in that riding position for so long. Today's exercise is a breath-oriented exercise that's going to help you self-massage your hip flexor. That's right, self-massage using your breath, because that hip flexor, the psoas, runs through the diaphragm and allow you to be able to get better glute activation and better upper body position. Now really this exercise for today is pretty simple. We're using the crooked rack that we have available for us. Yes, we noticed that. If you've subscribed down below, you'll notice that we have a couple videos already with the crooked rack, but it still works. Totally cool. Now what we're going to do here is at home, you're going to be against a wall. So today we're going to have Jordan in the rack so you guys can see what's going on. Really important is, as she's already done, she's done a great job here, is she's set up with the knee directly underneath the hip and the shoulders directly over her hip and knee. The back heel is going to be driving into the wall, so the toes need to be pointed forward just a little bit. This is really important. The front knee, for right now, the ankle is going to be a little bit behind the knee, actually where it was, because she's going to be leaning forward from that back leg. Now, all you need at home, let's actually make this a little bit easier for you. Let me take this down. There we go. Take the pin out, halfway. There we go. Okay. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to have her keep her hands a little bit above shoulder height, just a little bit, right there. Now, this is really important because what she's going to do here is she's going to wind up reaching forward from the serratus anterior, small muscle down here, and driving that stick forward. The way the exercise is done, number 1, push the back heel into the wall. Number 2, chin tucked, ribs down. Number 3, breathe in through the nose, getting a 360-degree expansion, so big breath. Number 4, breathe out through the mouth while reaching forward on the stick and hold. Now you're going to breathe in, hold that position, and let's make it a little bit slower as opposed to aggressive. So breathe out, there you go. You can make that breath even slower. Let's make it more of a ha. There we go. So you notice when we changed how she breathed out from a f to a ha, she got a little bit further with the stick. Last one, and relax. Good. Now this exercise is going to feel a little bit awkward at first. A lot of you are going to wind up hinging back with the hip as opposed to reaching and driving with the heel. The main thing here is this is not an aggressive exercise. We want it to be nice and relaxed. So let's go one more set. Let's switch sides actually. Take a look at the other side. So instead of forcing the air out, let's just go nice and easy. So the setup. So you're going to lean back just a little bit, and you'll notice the stick starts at an angle at the beginning, and the stick is important, so just reaching ahead is not going to do it. We need that feedback of that drive into the ground. That's going to help you keep the space between your ears and your shoulders open. There you go, good. Deep breath in, and as you breathe in, squeeze the glute. Good, fire the glute a little bit more. There you go, one more. Excellent. And just 3 or 4 breaths aside is more than enough. This is an exercise I'll generally use before a ride if somebody's getting ready for time trial national championships, or they have a big ride where we know they're going to be down and aggressive in through the handlebars. But you can use this as well for any time throughout the day. If you've been sitting at the desk for a while, this may be a good exercise for you as it activates the glutes and gets you to be aware of where your shoulders are. Now, don't overdo it. Small, regular amounts will be better for you than doing lots and lots of repetitions. So start off with maybe 1 set of 3 to 4 breaths a day and see how you feel after 2 weeks of doing that, and then go from there. Now, if you found today's video useful on helping you understand how to use breathing to help you better align your hip flexor, get the hip flexor to relax while activating your glute and getting better breathing and posture, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button down below. When you're done with that, head on over to the Human Vortex Training website and make sure you download your free gift. Until next time, remember, train smarter, not harder, because it is all about you.